We came over here early to try to fix my grandma's phone. Anyway, happy 4th of January. I'll update more in a little bit.
Here, Stan and Nick are here. All right, we'll be over in a minute or so. She's ready.
Okay. Alright, baby. I'm home.
So I found a new place to actually store my headphones using those cup holders I got for Christmas. But anyway, focus. A few things. So first off, if you're wondering about the power things that were happening yesterday, power's fine, I guess. It hasn't triggered yet. I'm staring at the lights now. And we still need to go to Home Depot and replace some of the other few power strips, but a lot of the stuff is already on, so we'll see what happens. But it might not have triggered anyway, because it triggers fairly randomly, so there's really no way to tell for sure. Secondly, my grandma, while I was there this morning on the clip you just saw, other way, that way, she was having problems yesterday, and we got a call with her telco, essentially. We figured out it was from her telco because her phone constantly said the line in use, and there was a bunch of odd static on it, and her internet was running really, really, really slow. And I mean, it's telco internet, so it runs slow for me, but it was running slow, and she said it was running slow. So I'm going to take that to mean that it was really slow, and she needs to go call the telco company tomorrow. But something really weird happened today that I want to talk about, and I got a package. Now, why is this weird, you may ask? It's a Sunday, and it came from the United States Postal Service, and I didn't actually realize they delivered packages on Sunday. But all the better for me, so I have my hard drive here, and I get to go open it and get ready to run, because I need it for class on Thursday. Okay, there we go. And by the way, this is a Western Elements 1 terabyte hard drive. There's a lot of light in here from the window, even though it's overcast outside, so it's kind of flooding the thing, because I have like no lights in the background. USB 3 cable with, I guess that's proprietary connector. It's nothing I've ever seen before. And hard drive, it's fairly small, which is really nice, because I'll probably just put my thing iPhone 6 for comparison. And time to go get this thing Mac formatted. And we're OS X formatted and ready to go. And by the way, before anybody says anything, it needs to be OS X formatted for the class. So just putting this in size perspective, with my older 3 terabyte one here, you can fit 2 of these on top of it, and then some. By the way, these are from the same company, just a couple years apart. And that one does hold more space, but I mean seriously. And then look at the size difference. But the most important thing about this that's really key is that this does not run on external power, because this one right here, if you can see, has a spot for a power brick that's lost in the menagerie of cables down there. This is just funny to me. My fan's not working very well apparently, but whatever. So for that last clip you saw, I actually had my camera standing on a little fan that was sitting right here looking at me that way. But after I turned it on in that last clip to do the rotation joke, I was kind of surprised when I realized that it didn't work well. Because it was all, you probably couldn't tell on the film, but it was all sputtery, and it felt like it was going to die and the motor was having problems. So with all the electricity problems I've been having lately, I didn't want to chance it, so I flat out threw it away. But we actually got some new extension cord / surge protectors. So this is actually one of the new ones we got over here. So instead of like a strip on the floor with all this wire clutter, it's just going to have a bunch of wall outlets now. One thing I hate about this is that those LEDs that you see, you can see that they're reflecting off of the furniture next to it, and they're really bright. We also installed another one of these back here. Luckily this one's all back here, so you really can't see it. Again, you can see how reflective it is. And then in the spare, I hooked up yet another one of these. So I moved it to my iPod dock that was next to it for this one, and I had to shrink my chair to get in this shot. But anyway, important thing is today is my last day of winter break for 2015-14. I have to go back to college tomorrow, which is a Monday. So, and Mondays are going to be my worst days. So if you're ever curious what classes I have, on Monday from noon to 2, I have a Design for Media 1 class. Later on Monday, my 6 to 9 class that I mentioned earlier is Digital Design Tools, aka Photoshop and the like. On Tuesday, I have the first part of my English class from 11A to 2:20. And this is actually a hybrid class, so there's part of this I'm going to have to do every week online, so I don't have to actually go to class again. I have Film History 2, which is a big class where we watch a film, we talk about it, and we talk about the film we watched last week. And so this is a 4-hour class from 1:30 to 5:20. And by the way, there's a train all the way down here at 10 if you're wondering for Monday. Freshman seminar for an hour from 11 to noon. Then right after that I have noon to 2, another Design for 1, or Design 1 for Media. And then I have editing on Thursday from 12:30 to 3:30. And then I have Fridays completely clear, which is nice to have. I just want to congratulate Sam Norton on his first Wawa trip. I'm responsible for so many Wawa addictions. So it's early now, and I mean really early. It's like 10 o'clock. Not even, but I'm going to actually try to go to bed at this hour, which is probably not going to work out very well. But I'm going to try it anyway and see what happens. And I'm going to finish this vlog, and then I'm going to head to bed. And tomorrow I start college again. So see you then.